Hello, welcome back to a finally new video, even a short one. Sorry for not posting more content. I really want to, but if you are somewhat aware of how things are going in Argentina, it's just crazy. Most of my free time goes away working to trying to stay alive, and whatever free time I able to grab, I try to keep my work in citizen science. And well, a human being also need to rest and distract himself. So yeah, time for retro stuff is pretty slim sometimes. But well, wanted to show off one of the things I was able to grab in my last latest a couple of weeks ago. Past tomorrow, Saturday should be another opportunity of retro hunting, let's say. So in that opportunity is going to grab this old Acer AL506 LCD monitor. Was unable to test it right away because it was missing the power brick. This model have an external power brick. I am using one borrowed from a customer. I borrowed this one to replace the power brick missing in an LG monitor. But since it's a multiple and universal adapter, let's say, only you have to change the terminal, change the voltage, and you can use it for another monitor like this one. So I was able to use it to test out this one because otherwise my only option was to test out with a 12 volts 1 amp power brick, and that was just not enough juice to power on correctly the monitor. So yeah, this Acer is a 12 volt. That was funny to me to find a monitor with so low voltage, but it's 2.5 2.7 amp. So low voltage, but high amp. Give it a take. Interesting enough, it have speakers that they are working, even if I don't know correctly. And in the back, not much aside the VGA sound and the power connector. Let's turn it off. Turn it on. Sorry. That buzzing, I hope it came out in the video, is from the speakers. I don't know if it's some problem with the speaker, because maybe this monitor needs a recap, or it's just the old cable. You can see the blue plug that is from a very old compact monitor, so maybe I should search for a better audio cable. But it worked. I'm going to put audio from a video. Let me.
This problem? I don't know. I just said that to support and I was something different now.
So the sound is coming on from this speaker, not from this one. So maybe it's the cable, maybe it's the speaker. I don't know about that, but
no, I don't know.
it's not my main issue. Let's disconnect. So yeah, the buzzing goes away, and see, you can see the test pattern. This is a web page. I'm going to paste the link in the video. Well, you can see a test pattern, for example. And I don't know if you're going to comment the video. I don't think so. There is some interference patterns that appears from time to time when using this monitor, but I suspect that is the capacitors, because the monitor was very dull when I turned it off for the first time yesterday, and that improved a lot at some use, with the only issue being some interference pattern appearing and pixel, maybe the black screen, yeah, you can see it there. But that pattern is going to go away after a few minutes when it warm up, so I suspecting bad caps there. But aside that, as you can see, it looks quite well. it's very, I think, very hard for the cellular camera to catch up, but it is obvious that this screen has seen a lot of hours, was from belonging to a school in the past. So I suspected that a lot of hours in the poor LCD panel. But for the purpose I wanted to grab one of those, it's going to work fine, and I can try to recap in the future. That is basically to reorganize a bit my work, my work test bench, and if the main use is going to C2C is a computer give me signal, run mem tests and things like that, I can live with some defects. So I can have a more compact configuration for my workbench, and also a monitor that consumes a bit less of juice. Going to be nice. So sorry about, I'm going to turn off the light. Yeah, the light that was giving some reflection, so you can see maybe a bit better. Yeah. But aside that, it's working great. Little uh, funny monitor, I will say. The I disabled. Sorry, I'm going to restart the test because I accidentally disabled the on-screen had this. I don't remember how to enable that. Never mind. And you can see this test have several things. Test pattern, you can see if the contract is more or less correct. Gradients, yeah, you can change, for example, I think I can disable an on-screen menu. Sharpness is quite well. Again, I don't think that the, let's call, burnout of the LCD comes very well across the video. I think it seems a bit, but the sharpness is perfectly fine. Yeah, even the viewing angle. I think you can see the viewing angle changing. This pattern is for that. So you can see that the viewing angle is not so horrible as you might expect. This is for time response. You can see here again the pattern. I'm going to reload. I don't know how I screwed the. Let's have to reload this and see if the controls come back. Sorry about that. Yeah, here you go, test pattern. Here's an explanation about how the test works and some additional controls. Oh, since we are back here, the other additional defect I noticed, I was thinking was a dead pixel, was a red pixel when using black over here, but when I cleaned the panel, it went away, and after I touch again, it went back. So I suspected that this panel suffered a near strong impact and didn't break, but maybe leave it a small injury, let's say. I was unable to find any defective pixel in white, but so this is good for testing purity of colors. Uniformity, you can change the gray tonality. Here you can see the pattern again. You can adjust color distance and such. Same for gradients, or you can even change the shapes. For example, we're gonna create a the panel like UltiPiece. So that is useful. Sharpness again. I remember that you can change and change, for example, things like that. So again, working fine. To view an angle, we already showed that one. Gamma, if you need it. And response time, that is also very nice. So yeah, very happy with this little screen. I'm going to see if I really need a recap. I don't know, want to touch it or use it like that. I will think about it. I need to buy my own power rig since I have to give this one to the customer with that LG monitor. But again, I wanted to show my little acquisition, let's say. By the way, testing it with my old AMD AH5600K that was out of commission because the original hard drive finally gave me the ghost after 7 years of use, according to the counter. But I put it again together with using this cheap SSD. I don't have any complaints so far, working for the last month or so already. This cooler is called the Lucifer V2, in case you are curious, because this IH were smoking hot without something really cool for cooling. But never mind. So yeah, wanted to share about this monitor. If you see one of these in the wild, I could say it's worth a while to give it a try. Very low voltage, very compact, even including the speakers. In the case of the workbench, it could meaning to not needing to have a set of speakers and just using the monitor, even for a quick test. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed this silly video and subscribe, and we'll try to start to produce more content.